Voices in my head telling me I won't shine. Every scar that I carry got a truth behind.
Yo, to kick this video off, I'm going in with my long toothpick, just picking up that hair, just lifting it from the scalp, giving a better idea of what's going on in a cleaner canvas so that I can go in and start fading his hair. As you can see by the title on the thumbnail, my client is getting a medium skin fade, keeping the length on the top. And so I just want to go in and lift that hair up off the scalp so that I can go in and do what I do. In the first step to this fading process, I'm going to use my Andes Masters, going in with the lever completely closed, and I want to start off at just about the end of his eye and go around and take the fade into an arched shape, but drop it towards the back and keep that same consistency all the way around. When doing this, you want to maintain a consistent stroke just so that you don't go and take this line up too high, and you also want to clear enough space under, just enough so that you can go in and bald out the rest with your trimmers, but give yourself room so that you don't push this line up higher than what it needs to be at the same time. Here I'm going in with the lever open and just tapering out the top of the beard. Since I just already have this clipper in my hand, I'm gonna open up the lever here also and go up just about an inch, a full inch with the lever completely open, just giving myself room and setting up for that next step in the fading process. And this would be my next guideline initially that I'll take out at the end. When doing this, you don't want to go up too high, but you don't want to leave it too low, just so that you can have room to fade. Here I'm going in with my lever completely closed with the one guard, going up another inch and keeping that same shape, that half arch shape or drop shape that you want to, however you want to call it. That's the same shape that I'm going to do all the guidelines. And when I'm going up, I'm using a motion to where I'm raking out so that I'm not digging into the hairstyle, but also I'm actually just flicking out so that it naturally will blend into the next one easier. And then when I come back, I don't have a hard line to take out. This is the 2 guard and the biggest guard that we'll use. And I'm gonna go in doing that same motion, keeping that same shape and just around about the same consistency of the stroke. This step is important because be mindful that at the end of the day, this is the last guard that we're using, and so we have to tie this guard into the top hairstyle. And so you got to be real mindful of going up into the actual hair on top. And you want to keep that flick out motion just so that you can blend the top into the bottom. And this is exactly where I'm cautious and I'm combing just so that I can lay the hair back down to its natural position to see exactly where it will lay if I go up too high or if I don't go up enough. Working my way back down, I want to go in with the lever halfway open with the one guard, and now I'm detailing using the corner of the blade, just getting in those dark spots that I can with this one guard and working my way back from the top to the bottom. And so I'm going to take out as much dark spots as possible that this one guard will allow, and then I'll go down to the next lowest guard. Like I said, combing that hair back to its natural position just to be sure that after I cut, I can see exactly what I just cut, and so that I don't run the risk of cutting off too much, but keeping that blend steady. Here's my half guard on my Andes Masters, and I'm just doing the same exact thing, detailing with the corner of the blade and just paying attention to any dark spots. Something that's important is you don't want to go over any spot too much just because it'll leave irritation for the client's scalp, or you'll start overcutting and eventually you'll end up pushing up your fade or affecting how your fade turns out just because you go over a same spot too many times. Here I'm going in with the lever halfway, and I'm working my way in between where the lever was completely closed and where I opened it all the way up to setting that first initial guideline and the second. And so now I'm working in between those and opening and closing the lever if need be, but doing the same exact steps using the corner of the blade just to detail any dark spots that I see and allowing myself room for error just because of that window that I gave myself, that inch. It allows me to go up just enough in order to make the blend efficient through and through. Here in the back, I'm just going to connect that first initial guideline and connect it in the back and then go all the way to the other side and keep that same consistency all the way around.
Trying to find peace inside.
Same thing here. I just open up that lever and just go up about another inch and taper out the top of the beard as well, adjusting my client's head for a better view. I'm just going in consistent through and through with the same exact strokes, keeping that same thickness and connecting it in the back. My client does have a difficult hair growth pattern, and so a lot of the times I go over and keep combing just so that I can get the exact way that his hair will lay after the cut. And so several times I'll go over and just keep combing, but I don't want to stay in the same spot cutting the same exact thing too many times, because if you overcut it, you start to cut the hair in directions that it's not actually laying. And so now you're actually affecting the fade overall. Here I'm going in with my number 1 guard with the lever completely closed, following the same exact steps, doing the same exact thing on the other side of the hair. And you'll see that I'll stay away from the front or the hairline portion of the fade and keep that a little more dark, just so that I can maintain the consistency through his hairline without taking too much off or having to use enhancements, just using his natural thickness in his hairline.
Trying to heal my heart, trying to find peace inside.
One guard here, and I'm just putting up them reps. I'm just working my way back down, allowing the tools to do what they do, and I'm just working, staying consistent as possible. Here I'm going in with my trimmer, just balding out the bottom of that fade, taking out any other extra hair that I saved area for me to come back in and use the trimmer, just so that I don't push up this fade. I got a lot of work room to just clean out that bottom of that fade and make it as bald as possible, taking the fade and the transition to another level. Here I'm just going in with the outline of work, the framework. I just want to go in and just tap his mustache and leave it at its natural position, being mindful of the sensitivity of this area. And so I just want to use lighter pressure, but make sure that it's sharp as possible. At the back of the beard, I want to start at the top at its fullest point, and then I'm gonna work my way down, keeping that line as consistent as possible and more contour with the jawline of my client. And everybody has different preference, and he's just now getting his beard. He's just now actually starting to line his beard up, and so I just want to make sure that I keep it as natural as possible, but clean it up and make it sharp so that it's not growing back funny, and it's also allowing it to be at its full potential without taking off too much. When doing the C cup, I typically start at the bottom of the C cup and work my way towards the top or the tip or the bottom of the vertical bar. And so I use the natural beard shape and the contour of the face to see how I want to shape my C cup. And so that's what I'm doing here, and just cleaning off any extra and combing it and getting the extra hanging over hairs. I'm gonna go on the other side and then match. First, I'm gonna match the bottom of the vertical bar and the top of the C cup, and then I'm gonna start at the bottom, and then I'm gonna work my way back towards the top and connect the two in the middle. And the reason that I start off with the C cup first is just to get symmetry in the hairline, just because if I start off with the front hairline and start off with the vertical bars, typically if you don't get the C cups right first, you still have a lopsided hairline. And so these set the foundation so that I can go in with the vertical bars. And that's what I'm doing now. Starting on his right side, my left, just punching in the first initial line and cleaning it up. I start in by tapping in and pulling away from the line. Then I'm gonna work my way from the middle to one side. Some clients be trying to peek in the mirror.
Trying to heal my heart, trying to find peace inside.
Here I'm just angling the razor at a 45-degree angle, stretching the skin with the opposite finger, and I'm pulling back to the line using my Tune 45 triple cartridge razor.
Trying to heal my heart, trying to find peace inside.
YouTube, might I remind you what my client came in looking like, and this is how he's leaving. If you like this video, be sure to like this video. Comment down below what you like about this video or dislike about this video. Be sure to stay tuned for the next one. I'll see you in the next one. My name is Kel.